Wait. Oh! Whoa, wait, what? Wait. What the hell? Oh! Time? Oh, it's time! Fire, what the fuck is this shit? Are you kidding me? How are they making all these games? Where?
Where's them kids? What's up? Now, let's see here. Where are them kids? Mac, is that you? Henry, is that you? Hey! I don't know where I'm going.
Forest tears appear sometimes after a very old tree dies or after there is a fire.
Oh my goodness, why did that take so long?
Over here, Tina, there's something in the ground. I bet a forest deer can grow here. There must be something nearby. Let's look around. Go get it. Go. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Did it? They ate another one.
Done.
There's more poison ahead. We'll just wait here.
I hate this. Alright.
happened? What did you see when you put on Taro's mask?
Taro is here, but he's forgotten who he is. We need to find 3 relics to help him remember.
The forest is huge. How do we know where to look? Maybe Mr. Russo can help us. His house is up that way.
Alright, I'm not gonna dive in.
one of Tara's memories. I should see where it leads me.
The puzzle?
What's wrong with Russo's house? The trees look funny. Let's keep going.
worldwide martial law that has been announced, the global carbon tax announcements, and a bunch of key intel on China and the meeting with the puppet president yesterday. It's all coming up next segment. Owen Schroyer's coming up as well. I've just got so much. I've got a bunch of Rittenhouse news. I've got a bunch of martial law garbage they're trying to push. But first, here's a key report on the race war they're trying to stoke.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
We've learned that critical race theory is now endemic through America's Fortune 100 companies. I have documents from now more than 33 companies where they're training their employees in intersectionality, telling white employees that they're actually internalized white supremacists, and then telling employees of color, racial minorities, that they suffer from internalized racial inferiority, that they're filled with self-loathing and rage and hatred, capable of seizing opportunity. It's really an all-around bad deal for everyone. The only people it's good for are the executives. They get to get a pat on the back. They get to be lauded in the media for being pioneers of social justice, while they're denigrating their hourly wage employees as white supremacists and hapless human beings. It's a scandal, and they have to stop.
Jeff Zucker wrote this, or the CEO, his boss at AT&T, that says, quote, white people are the problem. Re-educate them in re-education programs. Being white genetically is evil. So these are the folks telling you that they're protecting you from white supremacists when they're just trying to brand any opposition to foreign corporations, looting the country, devaluing the dollar, locking us in our houses, starving the third world to death. Well, if that's white supremacist, that's what I see as supremacist. It's not white supremacist. It's a bunch of mega corporations engaging in depopulation.
Why did President Biden suggest that Kyle Rittenhouse on trial in Kenosha is a white supremacist?
So, Peter, what I'm not going to speak to right now is anything about an ongoing trial, nor the president's past comments. What I can reiterate for you is the president's view that we shouldn't have, broadly speaking, vigilantes patrolling our communities with assault weapons. We shouldn't have opportunists corrupting peaceful protests by rioting and burning down the communities they claim to represent anywhere in the country. As you know, closing arguments in this particular case, which I'm not speaking to, I'm just making broad comments about his own view. There's an ongoing trial. We're awaiting a verdict. Beyond that, I'm not going to speak to any individuals or this case.
But the president has spoken to it already. And his mom now, Kyle Rittenhouse's mom, came out saying that the president defamed her son. And she claims that when the president suggested her son's a white supremacist, he was doing that to win votes. Is that what happened?
I just have nothing more to speak to an ongoing case.
Tucker Carlson is releasing his big blockbuster movie on Monday. While the kids have been calling for a sequel to Dune, Tucker thought they said loon, as in crazy as a loon.
As in crazy and a loon. Oh, you're going to call us conspiracy theorist and crazy and white supremacist. No facts, no evidence, no proof, just lunatics, conspiracy theorists, white supremacists.
I've got over 1,000 soldiers ready to go.
We're not the board.
Yeah, I'll bring my soldiers with me next time.
Jim Acosta, again, is the mouth of AT&T, the mouth of one of the most evil corporations out there that seeks to divide us while they engage in all their different crimes. That's the owners of CNN. So here's Jim Acosta, while AT&T is funding Black Lives Matter, racial division, whites are inherently bad, CRT, hardcore curriculum, to their own employees, saying Tucker's insane, none of this exists, and there's no establishment move to divide America. There's no establishment move to declare the American people as terrorists. That's in the official executive order signed in June by the puppet president. You got to stop being naive, ladies and gentlemen. We've all been there. You got to admit how much trouble we're in. You got to recognize who our enemies are. And stop listening to them. Stop even debating. It's time to protect your privacy. It's time to come to grips with the fact that even though you don't have anything to hide, criminals, hackers, corporations, big tech, government are stealing all of your data and creating a map and a database of where you go and what you do. So in the future, under their globalist takeover, they can shut you down. Protecting your privacy, protecting your credit cards, protecting your bank accounts, protecting your photos, protecting everything that's on your phone is paramount. That's why everybody should visit InfoWarsStore.com. We're carrying a huge new line of very compliant, made-in-America products that have 100% reviews and are simply incredible. It's a 360 win. Protect your privacy and shop at InfoWars to support the overall info war against the globalists, a true 360 win. Get your Faraday cages at InfoWarsStore.com. Check out the new line. It's amazing.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want to stop tyranny? Well, so does he. Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's Alex Jones.
And we are back live now into hour number 2 on this Tuesday, November 16th. Transmission that so many powerful, corrupt forces are working around the clock to silence. But thanks to you and your word of mouth, your prayer, and you're visiting InfoWarsStore.com and supporting us and getting great products. At the same time, InfoWars is quite frankly stronger than we've ever been in many ways. People pay more attention now. They know we're not making stuff up. They understand we're under attack. And it's just a real blessing and an honor to be here. So I thank the listeners for keeping us on the air. And of course, I thank the big guy upstairs for putting us in this position, because it's all God. But God is working through you. And so I salute you and I thank you. Okay, we knew this day was coming. We knew it was going to happen because we had Operation Lockstep and we had SPARS 2023, 2025, and we had all their different in-game documents. And we knew that they were going to have a viral scare for Disease X. The UN said this 3 years ago. Rockefeller Foundation said it 12 years ago. That they would bring out the virus, they would scare everybody, they would train everybody to be locked down. They'd bring out a vaccine passport that would then be tied to a global travel passport and an internal passport that would have a carbon tax attached to it. That was in the documents 12 years ago. Right around that same time, China started developing its social credit score, and Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, that now redirects Infowars. At the time,
that correction is powerful.
Were the first to report on all of this. And that's not, again, I'm just up here saying, oh, aren't we special? No, it's saying we've done the research, we've been the tip of the spear. That's why the enemy's so upset. That's why they want us off air. I mean, can you imagine them panicking 3 years ago when I was finally banned on Twitter, 6 months after I was banned everywhere else, and there were videos of millions of views saying, I believe they're about to release a deadly virus to create fear and then have lockdowns and bring in a global ID out of the system. Here's the documents. What do you think they thought when they saw that? They said, get him off now. Shut him up. How the hell does he know all this? Well, you guys brag about it. Now, we've moved into a whole new area in the last 20-something months of this rollout of fear. And now what they're doing is they are saying that we need lockdowns permanently all the time. And we're going to give you a great opportunity to be allowed out of your house sometimes. Now, you heard what I just did right there. I mean, if you walk into a used car lot where you thought they might be scammers, you don't know this is good guys, you just want to get a good deal, you just want to be able to check the cars, you don't want to be lied to, and a guy comes over with a, child molester mustache or whatever, wearing a tropical shirt and starts obviously giving you a bunch of flim-flam, you're going to walk off the lot. And you'd expect him, if he was a politician or somebody like Fauci, to say something like this. Hey, we're going to save the earth. It's really wonderful. We're going to give you an opportunity to sometimes be able to leave your house and maybe even travel sometimes. If you're really good and behave yourself the right way and go along with our agenda, you'll have a little bit of freedom. I mean, that on its face is gaslighting. to the next level, because it's actually Stockholm syndroming people, where an authority figure is telling you obviously something horrible, but you've been trained to just be delusional and accept it because you don't want to admit something bad's happening to you. It's why statistically women are 10, 20, 30 times, depending on the study, more likely to get in a van with a man that pulls up and pulls out a knife or a gun and says, get in. Most men will just run or fight because they know it's scarier to get in that van. It's not because the men have a bunch of courage. It's because they're not naive genetically. Men are more programmed to fight and to actually look through the options. Women are programmed by their genetics on average to try to get along with everybody and try to, make people ease back a little bit. So, okay, sir, don't hurt me. Everything's okay. And then she ends up, in a basement torture for 2 weeks before she's killed. And that's what Stockholm Syndrome is, ladies and gentlemen. They get you to induct yourself into it. Again, women and children are way more likely to go into Stockholm Syndrome. And maybe that's a survival attribute. Maybe it's best sometimes. I mean, that's why the Romans and every other ancient empire, when they would take over an area, would kill men above the age of 10 or 11. And they would keep the women and girls, because the women and girls would self-enforce on each other and just instantly convert within a few days to make their children survive. I mean, even if a woman just saw her husband of 20 years cut up and tortured to death, she's going to give those Roman centurions the best blowjob of their life that evening so that they don't kill her children. I'm sorry to have to talk like that, but this is where real men need to come in and go, hey, women, you're under Stockholm Syndrome. Stop wearing the mask. Stop going along with your captors. This is BS. You see, there's good men that are sheepdogs that want to protect people and build civilization, and there's oppressors and bad men that want to dominate and enslave you. Now, the Romans didn't do that to their own people, on average. They just did it to groups they saw as beneath them, that they could conquer. That was the survival of the fittest rule. That's what they saw in nature. The globalists go way further than Romans or the Aztecs or anybody else that did similar things. They don't even want any strong people, period, because they don't even want any fellow humans out there. They want to make the whole species like dumb animals so they can have their way with us and toy around with us and use us for body parts. So that's where the whole world is. That's where all of this is right now. And you can be a chump, and you can be a schmuck, and you can be a mark, and you can be a sucker, and you can be a fool, and you can be delusional, and you can lie to yourself all day long as you want. But bowing down to this is how you get hurt real bad and end up with nothing and dead. This is real evil, the worst the world's ever seen, and people better snap out of their trance and get bad before it's over. So what am I getting at here? Here's headlines. I got video of this. Austrian police randomly check the vaccination status of shoppers after lockdown of unvaccinated. Not allowed outside your house if you haven't had the shots. We always knew that's where it was going. It's now happening in Australia. It's now happening in Spain. And now the UK just announced the same thing. Boris Johnson's like, you're not going to be too comfortable if you don't just keep taking the boosters. A couple months ago, we're not going to have vaccine passports. Now, actually, you got to take more shots. You're going to have it the next time. Now, we knew where this was going, didn't we? Are you ready for the climate lockdowns? Remember that back in February? All over the leftist media, London Guardian, you name it. Climate lockdowns would be so good for the earth. Should the climate movement embrace sabotage? Another headline, The New Yorker. Yeah, blow stuff up. Yeah. Shut off pipelines. And now here it is. India is announcing climate lockdowns. What government doesn't want the power to tell you when you can be on the street and when you can't? The Indians didn't want to accept a national ID card? Well, guess what? As soon as they did, now you're under martial law. Because governments want that power to snap their fingers and walk out and have their motorcades drive wherever they want or do whatever they want. They want that power. Lockdown to combat air pollution. New Delhi prepares to ban non-essential travel and close offices due to toxic smog, even though India torpedoed COP26 coal deal. But don't worry, India and China aren't going to follow it. Mexico isn't, but we are. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, climate crisis will reshape finance. They'll only give money to themselves. World needs equivalent of pandemic lockdown orbs. Technocrats want mandatory carbon credit cards to control every facet of your life. InfoWars back in September, now officially announced. And it goes on and on. Oh, cut down trees, says CNN. Oh, but meanwhile, this is in Reuters today, China rebuffs UK criticism over coal move after climate summit. China rebuffs UK criticism over coal move after climate summit. Oh, yeah, they're not going to cut anything. Only we are. And then Xi Jinping gave old crazy man, old Skeletor, a spanking yesterday in their virtual summit. We'll tell you about that when we come back to the whole Rittenhouse situation and so much more. This is the tip of the spear. This is the battle for human destiny. This is InfoWars. I'm Alex Jones.
This idea that there's a woke mob and cancel culture that's coming for Aaron Rodgers, I think he's paranoid.
Aaron Rodgers thinks he's smarter than everybody else. All right, he's the smartest guy in the room.
Aaron Rodgers always thinks he's the smartest guy in the room.
He does.
And rules don't apply to him.
It's him thinking he knows more than all of us, and that the rules don't apply to him.
Rodgers is now blaming the, quote, woke mob for how he's being treated, perhaps creating a new definition for the term cheesehead.
It's my body and my COVID. You know, I can give it to whoever I want. But suddenly the woke mob is coming after me.
Aaron Rodgers is a liar. Period. Are you vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
Yeah, you see, did you notice the air quotes? That's how you know. He lied to his team with a smirk on his face. Aaron Rodgers showing up, cavalier with his head around, talking all slow and smug. He's smug with his attitude. Unfortunately, we've got players that pretty much think only about themselves, and I'm extremely disappointed in the action of Aaron Rodgers.
Bravo, Terry Bradshaw, for what you said, and everyone else who's got half a brain in the...
Only does one side. Okay. Nice work, guys. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
This way.
Can you pick that up?
Now, so I didn't get to China and Biden. Will that we come back?
The power of the mountain shrine is connected
Where some
to
evil
everything
government
in this
does
forest.
it. This is the
The
real
trees
world, folks. You're
control
living in the
Toronto
depopulation operation. Bill
and
Gates
the
and Prince
land was
Philip and
once
Prince
in
Charles and
perfect balance.
Ted Turner and Oprah Winfrey and all them. And Klaus
Not
Schwab
like all
didn't need all
things.
these years of
The
depopulation
mountain
summits
shrine follows a
talking about how they
natural
wanted to
cycle.
kill you and your family because they were just doing that for
One
no
that our
reason.
village
They've been
struggled to
plotting and planning
understand.
this, and now they've announced
As the
climate
shrine's
lockdown.
power
So I
began
didn't
to
get to China and
fade,
Biden. Will that we
devastating
come back?
famine struck our village. Taro lost his parents, and he was left to take care of Benny and Saya. I should have done more to help Taro. And now I can only watch as his spirit struggles.
We can still help Taro, Rusu. There's a relic covered by the corruption at your house. But I need a way to break through.
That weapon you carry, I sense it holds a deeper power.
The staff belonged to my father. It's been in our family for generations.
He must have been a great spirit guide. I may be powerless against the corruption, but I can teach you a new way to fight it back. To a trained archer, the bow is simply an extension of the body. A spirit guide's staff is no different. Ground yourself. Feel the energy of the mountain. Draw on its power. Try using your bow on these summits. When you are finished, feel free to practice.
you pick that up?
Back again. I'll toss up.
Wow, great shot. Woohoo!
Back again.
That was awesome.
Back again.
Wow, great shot. Woohoo!
Back again. Thunderbird targets only hover for a short time. Shoot them before they fall. Back again. Back again. Back again.
What, you okay? What?
What? Oh. Oh.
What are you doing down here?
What do you think I'm doing?
Shoot them before they fall.
Oh my god, Will, you could have died.
Back again.
Oh my god, Willie, you could have fucking died. Oh my god. Yes, you can. 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 You can do it, Willie.
Bro, why'd you distract me?
Back again.
Why'd you distract me?
From this game? Bidet. Bidet,
Alright.
I'm gonna go to 7 now. How you feel? How you feel? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Time to see.
Back again.
I don't need to. I just want to talk to this guy. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Set a timer for 16 minutes, you fucking faggot.
Wow, great shot. Woohoo!
Hey!
Why?
Listen to me when I speak to you.
Why don't you set a time for 16 minutes?
I did, you fucking man. Why such a quiet low, huh? Quiet low. No pre-roll here. Roll yourself. No pre-roll. You know what that means? Roll yourself. No pre-roll.
I know.
You'll need to move quickly, follow the path, and hit alt. Ready, go.
No. No pre-roll, Willie.
Wait, I don't think these are...
I said no pre-roll.
Where's the shots? You're in the way. You're literally in the way. What's wrong with you?
Wake up, Willie.
Yeah, I don't think I did this right.
Try taking your shots while moving.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Wake up. Wake up.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Ow.
Focus is critical. Fully draw the bow, and your arrows will be more powerful. Pull the lever to drop the targets. See if you can... Focus is critical. Pull the lever to drop the targets. Back again. I'll toss up another set of targets.
Your bow is awesome.
Not bad. There are other challenges on this peak. Not bad. There are other challenges. Shoot the painted whirlybird to begin. Aim quickly and hit them all in the air. Shoot the painted whirlybird to begin. Aim quickly and hit them all in the air.
Ooh.
It seems like you've mastered this exercise. destroy all the targets to progress. There are 3 difficulty levels.
Over there.
Here, you'll need to destroy all the targets to progress.
Right over there. Right there.
Choose your shots wisely. Firing too quickly will drain the staff's energy. You'll lose time waiting for it to recharge. Choose your shots wisely. Fire.
Where?
Manifestations of corruption patrol. Manifestations of corruption patrol the path ahead. Your bow should help clear the way.
that up?
This broken path leads to my house. The corruption there is powerful. Be careful, Kana.
on. Should not be dying to him. Should not be dying to him. Should not be dying to him right now. I got greedy. I play Souls games, and then how am I not getting this guy? Literally. How? How am I? I was literally trying to get my health! Why'd you cancel that? Finally, dude.
I made that knife for Taro when he was a boy. He loved these woods, and I tried my best to teach him. Consumed by the troubles of our village, I was not there for Taro when he needed me most. I hope we can bring him peace. More relics are hidden in the corruption of the Forgotten Forest. I'll wait for you there. More relics are hidden. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, I think we're good. It's a fun game.